This isn't a station, this is a city. Hey, it's Maximo, and today we'll be exploring the huge, magnificent, stupendous, confusing Kyoto station. This station is the beating heart of Kyoto in Japan. So join me on my adventure. Kyoto Station isn't the biggest in the world. It's not the busiest in the world. It's not the prettiest in the world, but I think it's my favourite train station in the world. The place is just, I don't know what it is, but it's just spectacular. The architecture is brilliant. There's so many people, so many shops. It's located in the heart of Kyoto with easy access to the whole of the city. It has quite distinct east and west sides. I mean, we liked it so much, we're even staying at the Hotel Granvia, which is located inside the station building itself. If you're planning a trip to Kyoto, I would strongly recommend spending at least half a day wandering around the station building. It is quite large, it is difficult to navigate. It's actually hard to try and work out how to go from the east side of the station to the west or vice versa. But it's certainly well worthwhile spending a little bit of time here. And if you can afford the time, I'd come here both during the day and at night. The station changes quite markedly between day and night, and I strongly recommend coming both times. 3D maps are available for the station, but they're awfully confusing to try and follow. We found that the best way was to either use Google Maps or just follow the signs and try and work out where you want to go and how to get there. There's escalators that wind their way up both the north and south side of the station building complex. If you've got the time, go up both. Both ends are quite different from each other, but both offer spectacular views of the station building and the architecture. It is a must to go up the main elevators up to the 11th floor because it really gives you a sense of the scale of the building, as well as a really good vantage point of the LED stairs and access to the roof, which gives you fantastic views of the surrounding area. You also get a fantastic view of Kyoto Tower from the open deck. Hey, I'm at Kyoto Station. It's a huge, massive station, and it runs east-west.
Wow.
There's only two ways to get from one side to the other, and that is to either go the north-south pedestrian crossing on the second floor. You can see the escalator behind me, or to do the same, the north-south pedestrian crossing that's in the basement. So they're the only two ways you can get across. Let's head over across it now. Another must-see feature of Kyoto Station is Skyway. Skyway is located around about the 10th floor at the top of the stairs. It's accessed via a corridor that passes all the different restaurants. Skyway is basically a glass and metal suspended elevated platform that gives you a fantastic vantage point over the whole interior of Kyoto Station. And if you visit at either sunset or at night, you're treated to quite an interesting light show in the tunnel-like structure. Hey, it's Maximo. Here I am in Kyoto train station on the Sky Bridge. It's about level 10 at the top of Kyoto station. Behind me is the famous Kyoto Tower. Marvellous place to come. You can spend hours and hours at Kyoto station. Not only do you get outstanding views of the city of Kyoto and Kyoto Tower, but you can see Osaka in the distance. It's around about 56 kilometres away and it's only a 25 odd minute ride on the express train. I visited the sky deck just before sunset. It was interesting because as it gets darker, there is a bit of a light show that happens. It just makes the place even more intriguing. The darker it gets, the better the light show. This is also true of the illuminated huge stairs, which we went to the bottom of and checked out. That staircase is truly stunning. It's just the sheer scale of it, the fact that it's tactile, you can walk all over it. Stunning, especially at night. What's also fantastic is just the sheer amount of shops and shopping one can do at Kyoto Station. There's so many bento boxes, desserts, presents that you can buy for your loved ones. Restaurants, sushi, you name it, it's there, both food and general shopping. It's easy to get lost in this station and it's easy just to while the hours away just looking at all the different shops and attractions and doing people watching. I love it. First restaurant that we ate at the station was Musashi. This is a sushi train restaurant that we remember from our trip in 2017. It's located on the western side of the station, on the ground floor restaurant concourse. In the end, we ate here twice, and each time there was a fair wait to get in, but the line did move fairly quickly. So we're at a authentic sushi train. You can see the sushi coming through. I'm going to start off with some green tea. There's my green tea. Soy sauce. Do you have to press something? Oh, yes.
I just showed you that.
Little pump action thing. Right. This little subby taken care of. So it's just a question of which ones do I get. Alright, so that's a fatty salmon. You got the normal salmon, did you?
Smaller pieces, a bit nicer.
Are they?
They get grilled. Vegetarian one.
About horse meat here, I think I'll pass.
Oh, we read a page. Determines the price.
Right.
Here.
Right, so the blue ones are 364 yen. The red one's 888. I might go for one of those. So that's a couple of different types of tuna with wasabi. Very nice tuna. Very nice.
I saw that.
It was less than 3 seconds.
Oh, she's too much. She used to young.
You go for one? It's big, fat and juicy. It's been great. It's been really nice. Really nice. Sushi.
Yeah.
Right, so I've got some octopus. Raw octopus. It's a little bit chewy. That was yet another exquisite sushi meal with an approximate cost for the two of us around $30 Australian. If you want to admire the architecture of Kyoto Station, it's best to visit it during the day. But if you want to experience the vibe, the colour, the excitement of the place, well, that's best done at night. So we came out quite a few nights and just had a look around, went up and down the escalators and just admired all the sights and sounds and colours that was Kyoto Station. There's just so many restaurants in the Kyoto Station building complex. This one is Pronto, an Italian restaurant. I can't exactly remember where it was, but I think it was in the basement area of the main station building. What have you got there, Joe?
It's plum wine
On the rocks.
with rocks.
Right.
Wine, rocks.
You've got to do the rejoining stuff. Well, in it goes then. Come play. Nice.
Same as everywhere else.
It's like you know, have a premium malt suntory beer. Come pie. I think I got foam and nothing but foam. Quite foamy. Nice, but foamy. So my main has arrived, which is prosciutto and bacon with okra beans. Quite fatty. Never eaten prosciutto with chopsticks before.
Is there a fresh time?
It's not everything, isn't it? It's less dry, less salty, and chewy than prosciutto we get at home. Again, the bacon was less salty, less stronger flavour. Nice, very nice. And the okra beans. Really fresh and okra, which is slimy at the best of times. But I like them. It's been a nice meal. And by all accounts, Joe had a fabulously tasty quattro formaggi pizza. We headed outside the main station entrance to see the Aqua Fantasy show. This is a water, light, colour and music spectacular that happens regularly during the night. I'll finish the tour of Kyoto Station with a brief journey through the Isetan store. This is a 13-storey department store that basically is parallel to the huge escalators and staircase of Tokyo Station. The main difference is that it's a humongous department store and it runs parallel to the escalators. So there's basically 13 floors, 11 floors plus 2 levels of basements. This department store sells the widest range of goods I think I've ever seen in one department store in my life. It specialises in high-end brands and has a number of specialty areas. Well worth a look. I had a wander around through this, and just a note, if it's raining outside, it'll be nice and warm and snug inside this department store if you want to make your way down from the top of the Kyoto train station. I do hope you've liked this video. If so, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and consider hitting that notify bell so you'll be notified of all my future videos. If you'd like to support this channel, please consider buying me a coffee. And until our next adventure, take care and bye now.